Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel DJ Kid. Right, so in today's video, gonna take a look at the market as a whole, and just as we start things off, let's take a look at the CPI numbers. They were released today and we came in at 3.7%, as we can see down here. Forecast was 3.6%, so pretty much above forecast, but in line with prior month, which was also at 3.7%. And we can see yeah, we seem to be rising from that 3% and 3.2%, which was July and August's numbers. So we seem to be on the verge of going up, which is not great. And although the forecast was forecasted at 3.6%, we've come in higher than that number. So let's just kind of see how the markets have reacted to that as well. So numbers were released today. Let's get rid of this and take a look at the market on CoinGecko. So we can see the market is down 1%, and Bitcoin is down to 26,581. Over the course of the last 7 days, down 3%. ETH is also down 5% in the last 7 days, trading at 1.5. And yeah, the market just all round, top 100 tokens, a lot of red in the market right now. Some of this is to do with the, with the uncertainty, with the war that's going on in Israel, and so on as well, and also CPI numbers coming out worse than forecast. So yeah, there's just a lot of uncertainty at the moment, and it's kind of at a phase right now where literally we're in a full-on capitulation phase where people are exiting the market. Numbers are down left, right, and center. And the way I'm looking at this is that this is the perfect time to be buying crypto assets that you believe in. And obviously, do your research in those assets first. Don't be buying anything. You want to make sure that these are solid, fundamental projects that definitely can survive longer term. So make sure you do your research before looking to buy. But I'm really using this phase, this kind of capitulation phase, as a opportunity to be buying right now. So yeah, there's a lot of fear in the market, a lot of FUD, and just numbers are just down all round. So yeah, the market seems to be pretty boring, and yeah, as I was saying before, a lot of red in the market, so not looking great out there. If I take a look at the fear and greed index, currently we're at fear. So yesterday we were at neutral, and as I was saying, the prices have dropped since yesterday. Bitcoin is down, the whole market is down 1%. CPI numbers coming out worse than expected, and the war in Israel as well, just kind of bringing that uncertainty into the market, because now you've got like the US involved, and some of the other major countries as well. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the market, a lot of fear, and we are seeing that in the fear and greed index. So as I was saying, yesterday we were trading at neutral, and currently we are down to 45, which is fear in the market. So yeah, guys, it's not looking really great out there. But as I was saying, let me get rid of this and go back to CoinGecko. As I was saying, right, this is the perfect opportunity to be looking at those projects that you want to get into, because there is a lot of drop in the market. And if you're looking at Sol, it's dropped 7.8% in the last 7 days. Definitely a DCA opportunity. A lot of the other projects, Ethereum, Bitcoin, to be honest, right now I'd probably keep it quite safe and go for the players that that have that kind of I guess a bit of history behind them, and have survived the test of time. So yeah, you want to be going into those sort of projects, and also you can play the more riskier ones as well. But this is when I say, guys, make sure you do your research first before going into the riskier assets, and just be safe, that you're be secure, and make sure that you've researched the fundamentals, the team, and investors, and yeah, and then try and obviously get into those projects. DCA at the moment, don't be going all in, because as I was saying, this is a kind of capitulation phase, and I'll show you the WallStreet cheat sheet in just a moment or so, which shows kind of what phase we're at the moment. But as I kind of say, the market's always going to move in cycles. There's going to be bear markets and bull markets. So I'm seeing this as an opportunity to really get ready for the bull market when it does come around again. we're closing in on that Bitcoin halving, which is literally less than like 200 days now. So yeah, we're getting really close to the Bitcoin halving, and generally we know what happens when the halving occurs. So yeah, we normally see an explosion, and it also coincides with a election year as well in the US. So potentially next year could be an absolute, big year for the markets and as a whole. Anyway, so other interesting news in the markets today is this Bitcoin ETF. So Bitcoin ETF approval inches close. So SEC to decide by October the 13th, which is literally tomorrow, to decide on this grayscale ETF, so this spot Bitcoin ETF. So here we can see, right, the SEC has decided to has to decide by October the 13th whether to appeal a court ruling that found its denial of a spot Bitcoin ETF arbitrary. So they need to make a decision by tomorrow. If the SEC does not appeal, it is likely that Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust GBTC will be converted into a spot Bitcoin ETF, and the SEC's decision will have significant impact on the future of Bitcoin ETFs and the crypto industry. So guys, tomorrow is pretty much like crunch time for the SEC. They need to make a decision on the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, so the GBTC, from a spot Bitcoin ETF perspective, and yeah, we'll obviously keep our eye on that and see how that kind of plays out. But I kind of feel like the SEC is gonna delay it again, and but I guess the positive that we can take away from this is that they can't literally just keep delaying it. They have to make a decision at some point, and I really feel that we are close to getting a decision on a spot Bitcoin ETF. So yeah, we'll see how that one plays out. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention because obviously there is a lot of like negativity in the market, but there are still some things kind of going for us, and hopefully we do get an approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF sometime soon. Anyways, guys, so the other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention once it loads up is this WallStreet cheat sheet. So psychology of a market cycle. And obviously, guys, I'm sure you've come across this before, but it just goes through the cycle and pretty much shows the different emotions that happen. So obviously, when we kind of start off, there's hope, optimism, belief, thrill, euphoria, and that's kind of when we peak in a cycle. Complacency, anxiety, we start to go down in the cycle, and then as we come all the way down, there's a lot of anger in the market. So people are really pissed off and saying that they've been kind of like they've put their money into like fake assets or whatever it might be, and are really kind of annoyed at that point. And then we kind of go through this whole phase of like a depression moment, and pretty much I kind of believe that we're kind of in this depression disbelief stage. So we're kind of here at the moment, everything's kind of dropping down, we've had a long bear cycle, but as we kind of build up to the Bitcoin halving, we'll start to go through this phase and start to see hope and optimism and belief, and potentially go through the next round of rolling up to being a big bull run again sometime soon, hopefully next year and 2025 as well. So guys, just wanted to bring that to your attention, because the way I'm looking at this is the market always moves in cycles. You got the bear markets, you got the bull markets. So the market cycle literally always goes like this. So it's always going to go up, and then it's going to come crashing down, and then it's going to go up, and then it's going to come crashing down. And literally we're going to see that potentially a 4-year cycle, 3-year cycle, whatever it may be. But the market pretty much always follows this trend. So I'm not kind of disheartened, and I wanted to bring it to your attention as well. Don't be disheartened. Literally use this as an opportunity to really get into those projects that you've always wanted to get into, and make sure you're buying safe assets. Obviously, nothing that I say is financial advice. So please do your research before you do look to invest. But anyways, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on the market and just let you know how I'm kind of playing the market and kind of dealing with my emotions right now, because yeah, it is pretty boring out there, and the market is down, and there's not really much going for us at the moment, but there is hope. So there's still hopium there. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you're playing the market. Give me your opinion on like a spot Bitcoin ETF. Let me know what your opinion is on that. Hit me up on the comments. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.